Can I take Malky now, please, to give the opening speech?
Thanks, Paul. The opening speech, eh? How did I get here, eh? I think really I got here, you know, the guys in the committee they decided they needed a volunteer. That's likened the characteristics of Burns himself. Tall, dark, a poet, a romantic, a drunkard. Mind you, when I says to Gino, at my last APR, that I wanted to improve my presentation skills, this really was I'm sure Stu will be happy. The training budget's no team of you. However, let me begin. Honoured friends of Robert Burns, welcome. Welcome to Crieff Hydro. I rise here tonight before you for the 3rd annual O2 celebration to the life, works and the spirit of the great Scottish poet. Like the Bard himself said, to be great is to be misunderstood. So I'm sure you understand every word of this tonight. The primary purpose of this evening is to honour the memory of Scotland's greatest poet at this event, our Burns Supper. So who was Robert Burns? In simplistic terms, was certainly one of the greatest poets who ever lived. And he is hugely important for that reason. But the issue is more complex than that. Ask anyone outside Scotland to name something representative of Scotland. You often hear things like whisky, golf, bagpipes, Braveheart, and of course Robert Burns. Burns therefore has been adopted as a national symbol of Scotland, which in some ways may seem strange, but it must be recognised that the Scots as a nation identify with Burns the man. He wrote of our cultural history, heritage, and that has been founded by the perpetual struggle, conflict and victories in the face of adversity. All of which may have contributed to the modern day perception that Scots are humorous, friendly, passionate and incredibly proud. Few countries have a claim to a man of such genius, common identity, worldwide fame and appreciation such as Burns. His poems, letters and songs not only demonstrate his obvious ability, they inspire, they rouse the imagination, they fuel the heart, and they accurately represent and depict life in 18th century Scotland, or as we know it, Motherwell. As we move on, we're moving to Sky Park. But Motherwell, we'll have to have a memory of it. And what a place. Never forget. As I was going over to Asda the other day for my lunch, I see one of the locals, worse for wear after sampling a bottle of two of Lanarkshire's famous tonic wines. He turns to a doorway and starts relieving himself. I think, that is out. Relieving his blood. I think to myself, that's outrageous. And I think I have to say something. So as I approach him, he finishes urinating and promptly takes the keys out of his pocket and lets himself into his house. So enough about Burns the man. What about the supper? The actual event, I'm sure you know, covers a whole range, from stentoriously formal gatherings of aesthetes and scholars, to uproariously informal rave-ups of drunkards and limps. I'll leave it up to you to come into. But no matter, Robert Burns himself would have been more interested in conversing, dancing and drinking with all of you. Mind you, knowing his other traits, it would be with some rather than others. However, this I think he would feel would be trivial enough. Every Burns supper has its own special form and flavour. There are probably more similarities than differences among these gastro-literary affairs. Some celebrants may contribute to the composition of original songs, original poems. Some may excel at giving toasts or reciting verse, while some others may be captivating storytellers. This being the third occasion for us, I think it's clear we don't fit any of that criteria. That being said, any particular group of celebrants will, over time, develop a unique group character, which distinguishes their Burns supper celebration from every other. We achieve such distinction by seeing more and more people motivated to be active participants, not passive appreciators. That, lassies and laddies, is why we are here tonight, and that is what a Burns supper is all about.